Hey you guys, it's Emily, and I'm here to show you a little bit about how to use PayPal to ship your things, nails, or whatever it is that you're shipping, instead of going to the regular post office. So you're going to need a few supplies. You're going to need regular copy paper and a printer. You're going to need some packaging tape, and you'll need some bubble wrap or whatever it is that you're going to mail things in. I actually reuse the packages that we get from Color Street with our nails in them. Another option is using the supplies that the U.S. Postal Service has for priority mail. And I do this when I have to put a whole bunch of things in a package and I don't really want to care how much it weighs. And so you can order, I know this is backwards, but you can order these supplies on USPS.com, or you can stop into your regular post office. My post office in Buffalo, the lobby is open all the time, so I can go in there at any time and pick up free supplies like this. So I'll show you, I'll talk about this when I'm talking about how to mail stuff and what to choose. So I'm going to share my screen here with you. Got lost. There I am. So share the screen. All right. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to go to paypal.com, and PayPal is a free service. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can get charged with PayPal, but for now, we're just going to take a peek at how to use PayPal for free. So I'm going to go in and log in. Of course, you see here that you can just sign up and get a PayPal account. And you definitely want to do that for your business. If people are paying you with PayPal, you want to have that option because it is free. So log in. I've got my login saved here. I think you can also use your phone number, and I've done that before. So my phone number or my email I can put in, and then my password, and I'm going to log in. Okay, so you can see here my PayPal balance. I can transfer money. So let's say someone decides that they want to pay me through PayPal, okay? There are two ways to do that. The first way is to just use regular PayPal, where you are providing goods or services for an amount. You can send an invoice, they can pay you. PayPal charges a fee for that. It's a percentage. Or you can use what I do a lot, and that's PayPal Friends and Family. And that's just attached to your email address or your phone number. And then when they pay you that way, you don't get charged for it, so you don't get a fee. So if I had money here, I could click here and transfer money. I can transfer money to my debit card, which has a fee, or I can transfer money to my checking account, which is free. It takes about a business day. Okay, so that's really not what I was going to show you, but I'm going to go up to the top here and just go into the search. This used to be set up different. I don't know if it's my computer or what it is, but this is how I have to access it, my shipping now. So I'm just going to type multi-order shipping, and you can see that it comes up right here, multi-order shipping already for me as I start to type it. I'm going to click on that. And it'll bring up the multi-order shipping option, okay? So here I'm at the ready to ship spot here. And then there's a tutorial for how to use the new multi-order shipping. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. You can set up your shipping preferences. Mine is set up so that I always default to my return address, which of course that's what I want. You can manage your presets and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this little bubble that says create shipment. Okay. And I'm going to ship a package. So you see it pops up with a box that says create a new shipment. It has today's date. I don't use an order number or any of that stuff. You can use that if you use their inventory and sell using invoices. I don't. So the seller address is me. And just for the sake of today, I'm going to use my name and my address. There is a maximum amount of like address, number, and street. I've tried to do like care of before, and you just got to be careful that you don't have too many symbols in that box. So what I did is I put, the seller is me, of course, up here, but I'm going to ship it to myself just for the purpose of this video. So Emily Reese, my address, my city, my state, my zip code. If you have a customer that maybe has like a physical address and a post office box, of course, post office boxes are used by the U.S. Postal Service, but maybe you would want to put their address and their P.O. box. Okay. So now you can either save and close and save that for future, just to kind of start it, or you can go into continue. And I almost always go into continue here. Okay, so now you'll see the priority mail service. And if you look up into my box here that has my video on it, you'll see that's what these packages are for. So you can kind of play around with it. Once you choose your shipping information, just know that until you pay for it, you can always change how you're shipping something. So if you set something up and you're shipping it first class and you decide, oh shoot, I didn't get that in the mail as quickly as I wanted and now I want to switch it to priority, you can absolutely do that. So priority mail, this particular package, this envelope that I have is a flat rate envelope. But there you can see the options when I pull on this, or when I click on this drop down. I would do the flat rate envelope. It says it can be up to 70 pounds or less. It does include tracking and it does include $50 of insurance. So you can see that, you can add extra insurance to it and then go ahead and click create shipment. I know that to send something in this package, no matter how much it weighs, up to 70 pounds, costs me $6.55. And I think at the post office, it's over $7. That's a big savings for me. Okay, so that one, of course, you don't have to weigh. Okay, it tells you how much the package can weigh. Now, about weighing things, I use a scale that I will post a picture of and a link to. I bought it on Amazon Prime. The scale that I have is a digital scale. It can weigh things up to 50 pounds. Okay. Obviously, right now, using that priority mail, any of those options, I don't have to go in and put in any weight because it doesn't matter. But I'm going to ship my package first class mail parcel service. Okay, so that's what I a lot of times will ship with. So I'll go ahead and click that. My package type, I haven't really figured out how this matters, but it's either a large package or a package slash thick envelope. You choose, it seems like it's the same for me. So now the package that I want to ship weighs 2.3 pounds or 2.4 pounds. So I'm not going to put in my package weight here. I'm not going to put 2.3 pounds. I'm always going to round up. So that's going to, I'm not, sorry, not pounds, ounces. So it weighs 2.4 ounces. I'm going to put that it weighs 3 ounces. I'm never going to put 2.4. It's either it weighs 2 or it weighs 3. It's always like an even number with no decimal, okay, when you're using first class mail. So 3 ounces, not pounds. So now I can add, it comes with tracking that's included. I can add a signature confirmation service. I can display the postage cost and the label. I don't usually do that. And then I can also add insurance for a fee. And if you have questions about something, you can just click on this question mark. Super easy, it'll tell you all about it. So I'm gonna do my 3 ounces. I'm gonna go and I did first class, I did large package. I'm gonna go ahead and click create shipment. Okay, so now it says that my shipment has been created. I can either be done or I can create a new shipment. Okay, so I'm going to be done. because I can keep going. I can create another one, create another one, create another one, and I can pay for them all and ship them all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and do done. Now I come to this page where it says, these are my labels, these are my packages that are ready to ship over on this left-hand side. I can also click on purchase labels and see what labels I made for yesterday or the day before. Now, you will see that I have my package. There's a check mark here. So, of course, I want the check mark on. Go ahead and check those and then click review and pay. So I'm going to click that. You'll see my package for a 3-ounce package was $2.66. Any package from the USPS that's like a bubble package begins at $3.50. So you can see what a huge savings I'm doing. That's 84 cents savings per package for me doing it in the convenience of my home and going and dropping it off at the post office or putting it in my mailbox. Now, I live out in the country. I still don't put things in my mailbox and put the flag up. I always send them with my husband on his way to work, or I'll go bring it there myself. So here I am at review and pay. It says I have one label to print. My shipping cost was $2.66, and I can pay using, so I just clicked on the drop down. I have a couple cards in here I can pay with. 1760 is my checking account number. That's not my whole checking account number. Obviously, there's a whole bunch more numbers, but that's what's showing to you. And then if I had a PayPal balance, it would say that I could pay with my PayPal balance. Now, for the purpose of my records, I use a Visa. I use my credit card for that. It also says my printer details. It says my printer. It says the mailing date. So if I put these in here and I didn't get to them till tomorrow, but I've already created the label, I can choose my mailing date to be a different date. Or if I know these aren't going in the mail until tomorrow, I can go ahead and change that mailing date to tomorrow. So then I'm going to click on pay. Now I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to ship something to myself, but you would click pay, and then it will bring up a new screen for you. And at that point, it'll ask you if you want to print the shipping label. So you're going to click print labels. My printer is a wireless printer. So I can just go down to my printer and grab my label, and I grabbed one for you. So I'm going to stop sharing here. Going to see if there were other things I wanted to show you on this quick. Oh yes, before I go, I'm going to go back to the label that I printed, and I'm going to go ahead and click edit. Okay, so let's say I'm going to send a package to somebody, and I get it all ready to go, and then later in the day she goes, you know what, I want a couple more strips, or I want something else. Can you add a catalog in there or whatever? So I can go ahead and edit that. I can edit the address when I'm in this screen. I can edit the weight and all of that, and then I can recalculate the shipping cost. So just so you know that you can do that. All right, so now I'm going to stop sharing with you. And I'm going to go back to me. So I printed a label that I used to mail something this morning. Okay, so this is on, it'll only print on half of the paper. So what I do is I just cut across the line, and I keep a little stack of these because I ship stuff all the time. And so then I just put this stack of these smaller papers in my printer, and it'll just print on the other half of the sheet. So, and I can even do like, 10 packages, 10 half sheets of paper, and it'll just print them all. And then what I do is I trim them, and then I'm going to use packaging tape to put this, adhere this on my package. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to cut mine quick so you can kind of see it. So what I have on here is I have the date, how many ounces it was, the return address, which is me, the sending address, which is my customer, and then my tracking information along with a barcode. Now you need this, the Postal Service needs this barcode in order to ship this package. And you can see on here that my tracking number is right here. So if I want, I can, once I get this all set up, I can take a picture of this and send this in a message to someone so then they have the tracking information. So now when I do this, I'll just take my packaging tape and I'm just going to put strips of tape so it's completely covered with tape. Okay? So hopefully you covered everything. Let me go back to this one. If I used this priority envelope, I would seal it and then just stick this. There's kind of a box here, if you can see that. And I would just stick that right there and tape that whole thing on there, just like that. Okay? Now when I go to the post office, I can drop them in the box. So in the box inside the building, in the box on the outside of the building if they fit. I can just walk up and put them on the counter so then they can scan them and send them out. So it's super, super, super convenient. I love it. I hope this helps you. If you have questions, I'd love to answer them for you. Thanks, guys.